Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another movie review within the Halloween special, and this time I shall be reviewing Monster House, which came out in 2006. And guys, this is going to be a spoiler review because I have quite a bit to say about Monster House because this film is quite personal to me. So you've been warned, but if you don't care, welcome anyways, either way. So when three young teens try to convince those around them that a house nearby is haunted, their warnings fall on deaf ears. They must now do their best to protect young children from going there, which pretty much sums up Monster House according to what I'm looking at here. And yes, guys, as I was saying a little earlier, this is quite a special movie to me because I watched this movie at school and I also watched this movie at college, my first course at college. And also, I used to have the DVD at home, and I would often watch this. I mean, this was probably my favorite Halloween-y kind of movie in regards to the animated genre. And honestly, I still have a ball with this movie. What I love about this movie is the animation. Like, it pretty much reminds you of the Zemeckis films, like, Robert Zemeckis, The Polar Express and Christmas Carol. I mean, this is definitely more animated, maybe not human looking as those movies. That being said, though, this animation style I think is pretty good, and I just love how it opens up. You see this see these orange leaves, and then one of them flies off, and then you see this little girl going on her bicycle, which leads to the haunted house, and you see this old creepy man just coming out looking very angry and just breaking the little girl's bicycle and just saying, "Get out of my house," so basically you have this creepy man who this old man who's basically very grumpy, and just he owns the he lives in the haunted house. And then you have this kid DJ with a telescope completely spying on him, whilst the Nebbercracker, I believe that's how you say his name, the character's name anyway, completely takes things off children. And then you have these two other characters, Chowder and Jenny, and they're trying to figure out how to save that. And I think, in regards to the voice acting, I think fits pretty well with every single character here. I mean, you even have Maggie Gyllenhaal, who plays the Z, the babysitter, and then you even have Kevin James, who plays one of the police officers. And every time when I look at a sort of a teen kind of movie, I kind of look for a comical character, and I think Chowder is one of those characters, and I think he really shines. He's kind of like Dustin from Stranger Things, and like some other characters from other teen movies in regards to like Stand By Me or The Goonies. Like, I think Chowder is probably my favorite character in this, along with DJ, who's sort of the main character of this whole thing, And then you have Jenny, where both of these guys are crushing on. And there's a scene that I love when you have these two policemen that are trying to arrest these three kids, and they just don't give a shit about what these three kids think, and they just go over to the haunted house immediately, and then it just sucks them both in, which is insane. And then later on, as the movie goes along, the house really starts to come alive. Like, whenever people or things, whatever, are coming more closer to the house, like, it starts becoming very movable. I mean, looking at the inside, it's completely movable. I mean, the carpet looks to be its tongue, some wooden bits looks to be its teeth, and other aspects of the house, which are pretty creepy to say the least. And then you do somewhat get like a flashback with the Nutcracker a long time ago. And you start to kind of have a sympathy for him, and you do feel bad for him, the way he is as an old man trying to steal children's items into the haunted house, like. And then, you know, DJ kind of feels sorry for him as it kind of goes along. And then, of course, the house eventually, in the climax, does come to life, you know. And what I will say, though, really my only problem with the movie, it's not a massive problem, is that I kind of wish you would have seen a lot more reaction towards people or characters in the movie where, you know, whenever the house is moving in the climax, you don't really see any other reaction other than the main three protagonist characters or any trick-or-treaters about the movie. I mean, it kind of just happens, really. You don't really see any character reaction. But that's kind of my only gripe anyway. But then, of course, the Nutcracker isn't nasty anymore. You know, he's starting to give the items back to the kids at the end, along with the three characters at the end. And then you do get a few credit scenes where you see these two policemen escape, and even the dog, funny enough. So that's nice. So yeah, this definitely feels like a Robert Zemeckis picture, and also a Steven Spielberg picture in some way, kind of like Poltergeist, because Spielberg produced that movie as well as Monster House, and so you can definitely feel something right there, and those are the kind of movies that I love. And overall, guys, Monster House is an excellent film to watch. And even if you're not into animated movies, this is definitely one you absolutely should watch. If you love Halloween, I would strongly recommend watching Monster House. It is definitely a movie that I would definitely show to my kids when they're older. If I ever do get kids, who knows, what time will tell. It's definitely a movie that I think a family should watch, as long as their parents are okay with showing this movie. You know, as I said earlier, all the actors voice their characters extremely well, very well animated, and I'm going to give Monster House an A-. There you go, guys. That is my review on Monster House. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of Monster House. Amongst animated movies in general that relate to Halloween, let me know below in the comments. As always, guys, if you're new to my channel, I'm from the UK. I'm a movie reviewer that does movie reviews, especially classics, because they're my favourite types to do. And of course, I do new releases as well. And as always as well, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, notify that bell before you leave. All my social media links are in the description below. But if you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying my content so far. And if you've been keeping up with my Halloween special in general, hope you're enjoying it as well so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.